Hey collective, how are you guys? Evie and I are doing good. Thank you all for being here and for spending your time with us. We love you and appreciate you. Hi baby. She's laying under my desk. Alright guys, so let's tap into the energy and let's see what's going on. What do we need to know about spirit? What would you like for us to know? Let's see here. Okay. We got running. So someone's pulling a disappearing act or running away. Could have ghosted someone here. Someone feels invisible. Or they're trying to be invisible. Someone's having a glow up. They're making it rain. Okay, someone could be mad. New opportunities. New career. You could have a successful business. Some of you could be having a glow up right now. Someone could be mad about it. Someone that ghosted you or disappeared. Now they're mad. They could be watching behind the scenes. They can see that you're manifesting abundance. You could have unexpected money coming in. You could get a promotion. You could get a new career. New opportunities are coming in. Whatever it is, it's going to be successful. You could be an entrepreneur. If you've got legal matters, they're going in your favor. You're making it rain. So you're working on your finances. You're having a glow up. Wow, you're in Queen Rising energy, King Rising here. There's no gender in tarot. Okay, sorry. You're stepping into your power. You could be praised at something that you're doing. You're having a glow up. You're coming up. You're in the spotlight in some way. Okay. Someone's definitely running. Okay. Running is out here twice. So someone was running. Or you could be running the fuck away from somebody, from a soulmate. Someone could come towards you, trying to sweet talk you because they see that you're having this glow up. Well, your spirit team has rolled up and they said, I don't think so. You can keep on running the other way, bitch. Yeah. Soulmate again. So this could even be two soulmates that ran away from you. Your spirit team's here. They've got your back. Okay, your guides are on the scene. They're protecting you from possibly two soulmates here. This was a toxic connection. There were addictions. It was like a roller coaster. We've got broken mirrors. Literally could break a mirror. Okay. Or just shattered perception. They're feeling like shit. In the split. They're coping. They could be coping with bugaboos. Out partying and drinking. Feeling like shit. They could be hungover. There was a betrayal here. So someone betrayed you. They were deceitful. They stabbed you in the back. They're not to be trusted. Okay. They could be coming in with some kind of apology. With an insincere apology. They're arrogant. They were rash in their actions toward you. They're crying over you. They're upset. They're hurt. They're sad. Okay. So someone ran away from you. Yeah, your ancestors are definitely here. Your ancestors could have intervened to where this person ghosted you. It could have been a divine intervention here. You're having a glow up with something that you're putting a lot of hard work and effort into, something that you do for work. You're making it rain and it's got them concerned. They can't stand this. They're so confused on how you're in this Queen Rising, King Rising energy, how you're in the spotlight, having this glow up. So whoever you were in this relationship with, they were running away from you. Clarify this sweet talk here. What is sweet talk? Yeah, their sweet talk is nothing but destruction. Okay, so you don't want to have to hear whatever the hell bullshit is getting ready to come out of this person's mouth. It's 4:20 on the clock when destruction flew out. Clarify this soulmate. Could be a twin flame, someone that you were in a friendship with. Could be a romantic partner. Wow. So the soulmate has Jezebels at their house. You moved on from this person. So you could have lived with this person. Your spirit team protected you from this Jezebel. You moved on from this soulmate here, okay? Because they were in lustful energy with this broken mirror. They could be an sex addict. They had toxic connections with lustful Jezebels. Now they're feeling like shit because the veil has been lifted. So they've been exposed. Okay, feeling like shit because people are seeing through the illusion and the confusion that they were trying to create. You could be talking about this. You could be in a spotlight. You could be talking about it. They're trying to cope with whatever's going on in court. They're overwhelmed because they've got a court situation. Clarify this bugaboo. What's this? A bugaboo in the community. Okay. They betrayed you with a false narrative here. They can't be trusted. They're a liar. Trying to put you in a state of bondage with this insincere apology here. They want you bound to them. Crying over you. Clarify this. Why are they so sad and hurt and upset? Why are they sad? They ran from the connection. Oh, it's because they really love you and they're all in their thoughts. And they're upset because they had a third-party situation here. Okay. Lying about a third-party situation here. You found out info that this soulmate here was doing. Okay. They were manipulating you for money. And they can't stand how much you love yourself. Yeah. Abundance and actual money. Like making it rain. Literally. Because you're in alignment. So this person was expecting you to just give to them because they saw you as like a rich girl, rich guy energy. This person was taking advantage of you. They could be mad because they can't message you. You're just unbothered by this person. You don't want anything to do with them. You're in this nice guy, nice girl energy, divine feminine, divine masculine. They're so surprised that you're gifted and you're in this rising star energy here. And that you're happy. They can't stand it. They're mentally and emotionally unstable over this. Oh my God, they can't stand it. Wow. They're trying to manifest you back. They want to manifest you back. Okay, let's pull from this deck. Clarifying running for the collective. Your ancestor, they're surprised because your ancestors revealed to you that there was a third party. They were committed to you, just pretending to be committed to you. They were having friends with benefits behind the scenes going on. This person was cheating. They were immature. They were out hooking up with people passionately. I'm not looking for anything serious, but I wouldn't mind being friends with benefits. And this person was in a committed relationship with you. You're the most amazing person ever. I'm committed to making us a priority. So this person was gaslighting you. And you were surprised at how this person treated you because they were just pretending. It's easier to pretend everything's okay rather than confront the truth. And you're committed to your glow up here. Okay. They're surprised that you could see through them. And they could have acted like they wanted this long-term committed relationship with you, but they were just pretending. It was false. They were breadcrumbing and leading you on. This person was immature. Right now, I'm not really at a place in my life where I can fulfill the demands of a healthy relationship. This person's mentally and emotionally unstable. They're manipulative. They created a lot of confusion and illusion in your life, and you're still in this glow up, clean king rising energy, still making it rain. You ran the fuck away from this person. They were running away to go hook up with someone else. You love yourself too much to be in this mess. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So they were being very manipulative and deceitful behind the scenes of what was really going on here. This person was definitely cheating. I love satisfying all your desires with this sweet talk so that they could destroy your finances. They were taking money from you because they saw you as like this lucrative thing in their life. Yeah, on the split, we've got mixed signals. So with this soulmate here, you could have lived with this person. They wanted your actual money. I don't mean to confuse you, but I don't know what I want right now. So this person was sending you all kinds of mixed signals. They need to grow the fuck up. They're immature. They were just playing house with you, is what I'm hearing. They were playing house. Clarify spirit team with Jezebel and chakras. This person was trying to siphon off of you out of your sacral chakra. Yeah, this person is a player and they had you in a polyamorous relationship here. I'm more interested in the thrill of the chase than in forming meaningful relationships. So that's why this person's sending out all these passionate mixed signals. They act like they're all committed so they can go out and do whatever the hell they want. Moving on in this rich girl, rich guy energy from this soulmate here. I don't know that I'm meant to be with only one person for the rest of my life. This person is a serial cheater here. Okay. This broken mirrors with this lust and the expectation. They could be thinking that they could try and come in and put it on you hard and heavy and expecting you to just fall right back into it, but no, you've lost interest in this person. I just don't feel the same way anymore. No, you don't give a fuck about this. Now they're feeling like shit because you're unbothered. Okay, you love yourself too much to be involved with this crap right here. The veil was lifted to you. Your ancestors revealed this to you. You found out about this party. You knew. They wanted you to get the hell away. They wanted you to be invisible to this person. This person does not exist to you anymore. If our relationship is going to have such a negative impact on your mental health, maybe you're better off without me. Yeah. You don't need this person affecting your mental health anymore. Okay, so they could be coping with substances here. They could have something going on in the courts. They could be sending you drunk texts, at night because they think you're hot and they're just using you because they think you're hot. They could try and send you a message. They could receive a message from the courts. They've got something going on in the courts. I think you're incredibly hot and I'm super attracted to you. That could be the message that they send you when they're drinking. And this person, there's animosity with the whole community of people towards this person. They could be mad as hell for what they did to you. And now they've got some skank hoe up trying to fill your place. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. Maybe I have some ulterior motives. Do you think I might be taking advantage of you? This person wanted you to play house with them so they could use you. Yeah, wanted you to move in. Creating a false narrative, being this nice guy, nice girl. They betrayed you. They were deceitful. They stabbed you in the back. They are a fucking traitor. They're not to be trusted. I can't get enough of you. Do you want to move in together? No. You may have lived with this person and you may have moved the fuck out. Tell me about this insincere apology. They're in bondage. They're trying to bind themselves to you because you're in this rising star energy because they want to use you and abuse you. Yeah, they're cheating and they were acting like they loved you. There could have been an engagement. You could have been talking about marrying this person, starting to fall head over heels in love for you. That's why they're crying with these thoughts over here with the little heart in the bubble because they really love you and they're realizing. Now they're all sad and hurt and upset because they're a fucking idiot. I don't think there's anything wrong with cheating as long as I don't get caught. But the fucking problem is they got caught. So now what? Yeah, laughter. Yeah, you're just laughing. Nobody makes me laugh the way you do. Oh, let's hang out and talk and laugh and have fun. I'm grateful for the way we listen to each other without judgment. And then benched you. I'll give you just enough attention to keep you around as a backup option. And that could also be what they're doing with these friends with benefits, just because they want them as a backup in case it doesn't work out somewhere else, so they have something to fall back on. I'm totally feeling the craziest vibes with you, but you're incompatible with this person. You've lost interest. You don't have anything to do with this motherfucker. We definitely... I'm so sorry, guys. My voice is trying to come back. I've lost my voice for over a week. We definitely have some differences in perspectives and priorities that could make a relationship challenging. Oh, God. Don't be afraid to reach out. Message me? No, we're not going to do that. This person's crushing on you. Can't help but smile every time I think about you. They can't stand it. They're trying to manifest you back. Alright, let's try from this deck. Let's see what wants to come out here. Okay, Spirit. Clarify pretending. They're trying to act like they haven't done anything because they don't want to confront the truth. They're shook. There's a plot twist. It was a sudden change and an unexpected event. So they were surprised. They're shook because you found out about this third party and you ghosted their ass. Clarify committed. They're shook. This monkey's face is funny. He's got me tickled. Yeah, supersize me. They're doing too much. They're excessive and they were overindulgent in this shit. Okay? Wow. Clarify friends with benefits. A light bulb moment came off that that's what this person was using you as. Sudden realization, feeling inspired and insightful awareness. And it was a light bulb moment because you're like in this making it rain energy up here. They're concerned because you're so fucking happy. You're okay. Like you're over this stupid ass energy. Yeah, they are immature with thievery, taking money from you because they see you in this Queen Rising energy. They could have even laundered money. Some kind of illegal activities could be going on. Clarify hookup. Sorry, not sorry. Here for a good time, not a long time. Sorry, not sorry. They're unremorseful. They're neglecting their responsibilities and they're avoiding accountability. They do not care that they were screwing around on you. Yeah, out here laid up in the bed, passionate. I love satisfying all your desires. Sweet talking you to create destruction in your abundance and your finances. Cuddle session, intimate moments, escaping the world together because they see you having this glow up. So they're passionately wanting to hook up and lay up with you. They're not sorry that they cheated. They're not sorry that they're giving out these mixed signals. They're not sorry that they're a player and polyamorous, toxic fucking energy, that they were using you, moving you in, acting like they loved you just so they could fucking cheat on you. Clarify this player. Jezebel. Affecting chakras all over the community. Your spirit team's all over this motherfucker with a siren call. Oh my God. Sexual tactics, gaining attention, and lured by temptation. This person is not sorry. They are so petty. Oh my God, they're so petty. They're immature, they're small-minded, and they're constantly creating insignificant drama. And they could be acting like this is no big deal. Okay? Clarify losing interest. Petty Polly. You're spilling the beans because you've lost interest in this bitch. You don't feel the same way anymore. You're revealing the secrets. They're untrustworthy and the cat is out the bag. Yeah, they're toxic and you're cock blocking this motherfucker. You're like, nope. Inaccessible, failed sexual attempts, and third party interferences. This person is not getting anywhere near you. And they're feeling like shit. The veil has been lifted and you are unbothered. Like, seriously. They think you're hot because you're into adulting. You're mature. You're responsible. You keep shit in check. You're hot as fuck. They want to message you. They have some going on in the courts. They're probably drinking a lot. They're coping with something, okay? They were using you. They're so pissed that this whole community of people is seeing them as a fucking bugaboo. Yeah, they're just flexing. They want to show off. They're prideful and conceited. I said conceited. What the fuck is that? I'm making up words over here, collective. Conceited. They're flashy and they're boastful. Somebody could have a cat. Black cat could be significant. Big gold chains. Okay. They're using you because they want what you got. They're mad because they don't got it now. Moving in, we've got a frenemy. Fake friends being two-faced with hidden intentions. So they moved you in for selfish gain here. Being this nice guy, nice girl. It's a false narrative. They were lying to you. Cannot be trusted. It was absolute ultimate betrayal. Wow. Clarify cheating. They're bound themselves to this cheating with their rash actions. Yeah, with their little snacks. And then the morning after, wow. Sex appeal, physical attraction, and irresistible desire to cheat. I don't think there's anything wrong with cheating as long as I don't get caught. They like their little sneaky snacks. Wow. And then the morning after, acting like they love you, love bombing you. Like they really love you. They have all these loving thoughts. They're up all night, late night rendezvous, spending the night with somebody. The morning after, they're penny pinching. They're having financial struggles. They're trying to save up and budget. So they were using you for your finances. Because you're in this high vibing, good vibes energy. You're living life to the fullest and you enjoy the present. And you could have been this person's new boo. They could have a new boo. A new love, learning each other, flirtations. You started digging for dirt. You could have accused this person. You could have started snooping. Okay. Try to figure out what the hell was going on. You could have had fun with this person. You could have laughed a lot. Okay. Okay. Let's pull from here. Clarify pretending and shook here. They're so surprised. I got hair in my mouth. Probably, I got Evie hair. I think I got it. I was kissing her earlier. I got fuzzies in my mouth. It's okay. They're Evie fuzzies. Okay, we've got sap. So they're shook. There was a plot twist, an unexpected event, and a sudden change in their resources. They need money. They need materials. They need wealth. You were sweet. They wanted your energy. You're very grounded and abundant. You have this powerful life force with a lot of vitality. Virgo energy could be significant. They are so shook over this. They did not see this coming. Clarify this committed with supersize me, where they were doing too much, overindulgent, and being excessive with this cheating here. And all this shit going on behind the scenes. This person's a sex addict. Happening now. The situation or event in question is occurring right now. So, and this is your glow up phase here. They could be talking shit about you, lying on you, and what you do for work. Clarify this friends with benefits in the light bulb moment. You had a sudden realization what was really going on here, and you ran. You walked away from this person, and your finances have been so much better since you got this person out of your life. Yeah, we've got the kerosene with the Aries energy. They're aggressive. They're determined. There could be a volatile situation that's provoked. You need to watch out. This person is unpredictable. Okay. Someone could have even encouraged someone to have friends with benefit situations. Someone was stimulated by this. Okay, I got it. Sorry. Okay, clarify this immature person here that was stealing. It was a thief. We've got the fish hook. They're feeling helpless. They feel powerless. Aquarius energy. You were very abundant and resourceful. You were a great catch. It was a con game. They were trying to bait and trap you. They wanted to tempt you so that you could be helpless and powerless against them. They were trying to get you hook, line, and sinker. Now they're mentally and emotionally unstable with all this manipulation, creating this confusion and illusion. And you're in this Queen King rising energy here. They don't understand how you found this out. They thought they were so sneaky, man. Clarify hookup, sorry, not sorry. They're unremorseful. They're avoiding accountability. And they're neglecting their responsibilities. We got the sword and the scales. Libra energy. Truth came out. You're by the book. You love yourself. You had integrity. Someone's definitely got legal matters going on. And it could have to be from a previous relationship that they were in. For some of you, could be what's going on in your own situation. Just take that how it resonates. Someone wants you to hear them out. They want to make amends. They want to balance something out with you. Something's going on in the justice system. They want to cut to the chase. Clarify this passion with laid up, having intimate moments and escaping the world together. Someone wants to cuddle and be passionate because they want to sweet talk you so they can keep destroying your finances. We've got chess. Yeah, they're strategically planning on how they can come in and do this. Okay. Virgo energy. They're thinking ahead. They had a master plan. This was a con game here. Okay. They're going to have to experience the consequences of their actions. This was literally the grand design. And they strategically created this master plan of how to destroy your abundance. Clarify this mixed signals with glow up. They can't stand your self-improvement. You've had a major transformation. There's drastic changes in you. Your money's better. You can pay your bills. You're stable. Okay. Clarify mixed signals with glow up. They're really mad about this glow up that you're having here. They're trying to destroy this. We've got the slingshot, Aries energy. There's a lot of tension here. There's anxiety. They're stressed. Something was set in motion. They want it to change. Being pulled in opposite directions. Having a hard time focusing. Ready, aim, fire. This person was targeting your glow up here. Okay. This soulmate. Your spirit team's here. Protecting your chakras from Jezebel, who's a player with a siren call. Clarify this player with a siren call. Tell me about this. We got mirror. So a mirror is definitely significant. Seeing clearly. Having to face the issues. Someone is very insecure, they're narcissistic, they're vain, they're obsessed, they're always making comparisons. They may have a hard time with their reflection. You're in this self-love, self-appreciation, self-improvement, self-assessment, self-aware energy. Someone's having an ego death. They're having to face the issues of what they've done here. Cancer energy. Okay. This person's Jezebel. Clarify Polly. This petty Polly who's immature, always creating so much drama. They're a drama queen. They're so dramatic and just overly dramatic and drastic all the time. Everything is just such a big deal. It's a mountain out of a molehill. They want attention. They siphon like that. We've got a biker, Libra energy. Someone could be standing up to someone. They've moved on. Someone could enjoy riding motorcycles. They love the freedom. They have a need for speed. Lone wolf style. Someone could be a biker. And you moved on from this soulmate. Clarify losing interest and spilling the beans. You're revealing the secrets. Cat's out the bag. This person's untrustworthy. They're in lust-filled energy. And then lust is here with this broken mirrors, and they're expecting lust to be able to be how they can lure you back in because they're just a hoe out here. It's not going to work. Yeah. The dice with Sagittarius energy. They're out here playing games, taking a risk. It's a win-lose. They wanted you to play this game. What happens next? It was fated that you met this person. Maybe you were a catalyst for a spiritual awakening here. Clarify feeling like shit with this toxic cock blocking here. They're not going to be able to come near you. After all these third-party interferences, there's no way that you would let this person touch you. You don't trust them. Okay, we've got the bird cage with Taurus energy. Failed sexual attempts. This person's in like predator energy. They could try and do something without consent because you won't let them have it. So stay away from this person. They're restless and clingy. They're possessive. They're controlling. They're codependent. They want to dominate you. They could be watching you. They're very jealous. They could want to confine you and trap you and hold you hostage. This person could be freaking stalking you, and they're mad because you won't give it to them anymore. Because they think you're hot and you're good at adulting. You're very responsible. And they're drowning their sorrows in substances. They want to message you. Something's going on in the courts. They're freaked out about this. We've got tools. Capricorn energy. You get shit done. They help someone. They want you to help them and fix it. They want to help you and fix it. They are going to say they have what it takes. They want your resources. You've got a lot of abilities. You're well prepared. You get shit done. Like, you've got your head on straight. You're very stable is what I'm hearing. This person, you're very stable. Clarify this using you and fake flexing here. They're showing off. They're flexing all this, just using you. And a whole community of people could be seeing this person's anger pop off. They're mad. We've got the fine print with Virgo energy. Taking a closer look. Doing your research. Paying attention. You're very thorough. Looking for hidden information. You're reading between the lines. You're reading the fine print here. Okay. Be careful. This person could have even researched you. Clarify moving in with this frenemy here, who acted like they were this nice person and created this false narrative just to deceive you, betray you, and stab you in the back. We've got the library with Capricorn energy. Yeah, you gained some knowledge here. You learned some information. Hidden secrets were revealed. You were looking beneath the surface. There's documents going on. Documents are involved. Could have to do with this court case. Could even have to do with the law library. Clarified cheating with this snack here that they're bound to. An insincere, arrogant, rash apology that didn't mean shit. You don't want to hear it. We've got crack shot, Capricorn energy, Capricorn and Virgo heavy, and Aries heavy. They're so arrogant. They think they're very impressive and skilled in the bedroom. Someone's an expert in this rising star energy. They're superior. They're an expert. They're intense. They're impressive. They're very skilled. They excel. They're first class. They're an expert. And they were cheating on you. Clarify love the morning after. Now they're crying over you. This person made you cry. They hurt your heart because there was love here. There was. This person really manipulated you. It was extremely painful when you found out what was going on here behind the scenes. It hurt bad. But you're over it. You're unbothered. You're healed. Or you're healing. Being uncertain. At this time, the situation or outcome is undetermined. So this person could be trying to act like they love you and they want to be able to spend the night or something, to wake up and spend the night. No. Yeah, we've got rainbow with Cancer energy. They want to be like, oh, let's hang out and laugh and have fun like we used to. They want this wish to be granted. They think their patience is going to pay off because they just want your abundance. They're hopeful. They're patient. You're a godsend. They're trying to manifest wealth with this manifestation over here. Wow. Look at this. The manifestation. And then penny pinching. And they're literally trying to manifest this wealth. This is the overall energy on the bottom of the deck. And they're just laughing about it. They think it's funny. They think it's funny. Don't think they're going to think it's funny much longer. They thought it was funny. And you were a godsend in this person's life. You were a blessing. A wish was granted when you rolled in this person's life. And they fucked around and they found out, didn't they? Alright, let's draw from my handmade deck and let's see what wants to come out. Someone will be publicly humiliated in a court situation. They're fucking with a starseed. We got haters here. Someone's lying to the courts. Dark, evil, reptilian race. There's definitely an obsession here, okay? They're trying to ruin you, or they're trying to ruin someone because of a court situation. We've got sirens. Someone could be getting arrested. Someone could have been arrested. They're full of jealousy, okay? Yeah, someone's getting arrested. They're sirens. They're jealous. What else is going on in this energy? Spirit, what do we need to know regarding this reading, please, for this person's energy towards the collective? What are they up to? What are they going to try to do? They're strategically planning on how to get money on how to literally receive money from you. There's a dangerous combo going on. Okay, they didn't see this coming. They're obsessed with causing you harm with a smear campaign here. There could be some kind of a forensic unit for something, or forensics with something. They're trying to destiny swap with you because they're all fucked up. There could be a false police report that was filed. You were the storm they never saw coming, and your silence speaks volumes. This person can't stand it because you've completely ghosted them. They're irrational and undisciplined, saying they will unalive themselves if you don't give them what they want. So this person could use this tactic. Oh my God. Someone could be literally trying to plan on kidnapping someone here. Stolen or sold. Okay. I mean, seriously, this person could be like in a predator energy right now. This is the second time that's come out because you're caught blocking them because you won't let them near you. Okay. What else do we need to know? What can this person be up to towards the collective spirit? Please reveal it. We have a Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp, or a Scorpio and a Sagittarius, and we are in Scorpio season right now. They have an obsessive fear of losing their wealth, so they use manipulation, theft, and fraud. They act like they care, but they do not. They have no remorse. They're in withdrawal of you or with something, or they're wanting to withdraw from people. They're trapped in their thoughts. They're obsessed. Someone is having a mental breakdown. They're delusional. They're raged out with anger. They have an intent to cause harm. They're under judgment, and they can't stand this. They're being convicted of something. They need more money. They're going broke. They're struggling financially. They could have had to hire an attorney for this court situation. Alaska could be significant. Someone could have totaled their car, or there could be a car wreck or an injury where their car ends up getting totaled. Someone's humiliated because of online exposure, trying to cause conflict. They never thought coming for you would create their own demise. They're obsessed with you. Don't allow anyone or anything to hinder your growth. This obsessive lover could have been totally trying to do that. There were a lot of secrets that came out with this veil being lifted. They have severe mental health issues, and they're going to have a loss of title in their life. Someone's having a psychotic break, okay? Illegitimate, could be like an illegitimate child even. They're extremely unhealthy. Dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight. These leeches out here could be doing rituals. They're forceful, okay? Somebody's full of fear because they're being convicted of something here in the community, okay? Somebody's going to 3D jail. They could end up in the hospital. They're exhausted. They can't handle their karma. And they're becoming forceful to trap you. You're dealing with a sociopath, okay? There was an unstable connection that you were in with this person. They kept you confused with all this confusion and illusion. Going on vacation, something about someone's home, their condo, their property, okay? They have ill intentions towards you. It's a do it or die kind of thing, okay? What else are they intending to do? They're cruel and difficult to deal with. They're very condescending, okay? Something urgent could occur where someone needs rescued. They have legal issues. Someone could have a wreck. Their empire is falling. The Most High is stopping their attacks and making their empire fall. It's a psycho-destructive force. Clinging to someone in a jealous fashion. They're disgusting and obscene. It's Judgment Day. Love God. They're definitely in spiritual court. And with the courthouse out here, that's a 3D court here. Wanting to dominate you. Sending you the evil eye. And they're finally getting caught. Something about the department that someone works in. You could have your own business. Okay. This person's playing in your energy. They want something to remain on the down low, or someone could actually be on the down low. You could be being followed by this person. This person's your enemy. But it's okay. God's in charge. They are no longer covered by your protection, and they don't like that. They don't like what's being communicated. There's some kind of problem with a purchase. They're furious that they've been exposed. They could be fucking around with SEX workers. This person is a gold digger. They're just money hungry. Okay. Someone could be getting set up by an officer and detective. They could be going to prison. Okay, they could be getting set up and they're going to get convicted. They're going to be captured. There's some kind of a crime scene where there's an intervention because they have this obsessive fear of losing their wealth. The hermit's seeing through the illusions, and this person's going to be found guilty. You pulled your energy back from them. They don't like that. You're a failed sacrifice. Love God. They're waging war against God, and He's protecting you. Debt and unpaid bills are piling up, so they need you to save them. They're jealous and vengeful because you could take care of yourself. There's many people involved in keeping secrets from you. They had a whole community of people. Shit's about to hit the fan. Someone could be in a new relationship. If you were to get into a new relationship, shit could really hit the fan. It could really set this person off. Now they're stuck. They have no more options. Okay? Because they've been exposed. And they don't like this. This hidden information was exposed. And their evil reign of terror is over. They know they messed up. Something's going to be court-ordered for this person. Some kind of court-ordered agreement. They can't fix what they've done. This person is a narcissist. There could be a mediator in the courts involved. They could have to travel. Their magic is ineffective against you if they're doing magic. Doing love spells, it's ineffective. There's video proof, picture proof that maybe someone's family is receiving about their ex-partner or their spouse. Or again, could be significant. Someone could try and do this to themselves and it's not going to work. Oh my God, that's the second time that's come out. Goodness. Someone could be calling the cops to have someone arrested. They're mad because they can't manipulate you anymore. Okay. They're delusional and they feel embarrassed because they're literally delusional. They have mental health issues. I can't diagnose. There's going to be an injury here. Someone's going to need to rest because of an injury. Making excuses. This person could end up in prison. Oh my goodness. They can no longer hide their intentions. Spreading rumors about you. This person needs financial support. Someone's vehicle was sabotaged. We've got the fourth house with foundations. It's about land, family, the mother, the physical home, and karmic lessons. It's ruled by the moon and Cancer. Okay. Somebody needs bond money. They're getting ready to get arrested. They're going broke. We've got Othala reversed, and it represents home. Generational trauma, negative patterns, and rigid traditions. The letter O and earth signs could be significant. A need to heal from generational issues. Break free from these patterns and shift them to be more closely aligned with your principles. This is how you build a legacy to leave behind that you can be proud of. Conflict, disorder, instability, and distress in the home. Financial difficulties, potential loss of property, or a decline in material wealth. Be mindful of financial decisions and protect your assets to avoid loss and instability. Okay, so that's what's going on here. They could ask a friend for bond money to bond them out, or a distant relative. You were kept in the dark. They could have wanted you secluded from people. They don't care who they destroy to get what they want. The legal team sees that they're pure evil. They want your ex to stop loving you. Okay, this is an enemy. Your ops are scared of you now. Florida could be significant. We've definitely got an energy vampire. Their solar plexus is blocked, so they're siphoning off your chakras here. They have a poor self-image. They're extra critical, worthlessness, egotistical. They're passive. They're greedy, having poor digestion problems. Okay, we've got law enforcement here. The courts are involved. Law enforcement could even be surveillancing someone. They're starting to turn on each other. Use caution. This person has bad intentions. Allow things to unfold naturally. You're giving this person the silent treatment. Somebody, or whatever's being exposed, somebody could be going to prison, or that could be being exposed that somebody's going to prison. Massachusetts could be significant. Someone's uncle could be involved. They're going to regret what they did to you. Spell work over your love life and your relationships. What else do we need to know in this energy that's going on? We've got divine feminine. Arkansas could be significant. This person's a pathological liar, and they're just out here playing dumb. They've got a court date coming up, standing before your honor here, who is not a corrupt judge. This judge is in the upright. Someone's going through a nasty breakup or a divorce. Someone could need a tow truck or a towing company. Spirit is showing you who needs to be eliminated from your life. Okay. This person's on demon time. What else is this person up to towards the collective? You could have fame and recognition. You could be in the spotlight or the public eye. We have Laguz in reverse, and it's about intuition. We've got police sirens again. Somebody's going to jail. Blocked intuition, a lack of self-trust, and fear. The letter L and water signs could be significant. Disconnected from spiritual self. May struggle with emotional imbalance or difficulties accessing your intuition. Struggling to hear your inner voice and trusting your inner guidance. Feel confused. Not fully engaged with your emotions. Unwilling to confront feelings needing to be addressed. A warning, the current situation is unsustainable. It's crucial to remove yourself from the circumstances before they worsen. Stop ignoring the signs and take action to address what's being concealed. The longer you avoid the truth, the more damage it will cause. Time to face reality and break free from unhealthy patterns. Seek the healing you need. Okay. Police sirens. Somebody is getting arrested with these police sirens here, I'm telling you. Somebody could be a musician. Somebody could be going away for 10 years. Something about 10 years. Empty promises going on here. It won't work on you. You're stronger from the pain. Okay? That's why you're unbothered. Someone could have to go to a clinic. Someone could be sick. Someone could have given someone a cursed gift. You want nothing else to do with them. Venmo could be significant. They're mad as fuck that you cut them off. Stay no contact with a narcissist. Okay. Jealous of what you have and what's coming in, so they're seeking retaliation against you. You walked away for good, but this person wants a new cycle coming in trying to gaslight you. Okay. They want to retaliate. Something could happen at an event. They think you're stupid, wrong. You know exactly what the fuck's going on with this person. Crown chakra is blocked, okay? They're detached from source, having strict religious views, being closed-minded, depressed, and confused. This person's crown chakra, all their chakras are blocked. Doing magic over your finances because they want to create destruction in your abundance. Anything else? We've got the wounded healer. You're very enlightened. You're in this wounded warrior energy. Mad, you won't tolerate their nasty behavior. Have no choice but to stop. We've got a mother here that could be evolved. You could be a mother, divine feminine. They could be talking to their mom. Oklahoma could be significant. This could be baby mama. Okay. Had plenty of time to make it right. You deserve to be loved. This person is going to experience material loss, strife, and struggling. And you're just out here creating amazing things for yourself. You're a powerful alchemist, and it's up to you to transform your life. We have law enforcement here. Arizona could be significant. Problems with their job, work performance, whatever info was exposed, it broke the deal in the relationship. So whatever you found out, you were researching information, you're dealing with a psychotic person here. They're impatient, okay? You want to destroy you all over again. Something could be on the news. You've achieved a higher level of your consciousness by dealing with this person, because things were coming to light and it helped you get out of the way. You don't know all of the details yet. Someone could come towards you sharing information. Karmic gets kicked to the curb. Okay. A karmic feminine here could come towards you and give you some kind of information. Colorado could be significant. Someone definitely betrayed and deceived you. Someone needs legal representation in a court case and they need an exorcism. Someone's going to have a warrant for their arrest. They could be trying to get you arrested. They went to the extreme with this harmful intent. They've got a guilty conscience. There's going to be a forced conversion. They're being very sneaky. They had an affair. We're going to pull some tarot and we're going to close out. You're so strong. You walked away from this person. They did not know how strong you are. You're having victory and success. You walked away from this deceitful, cheating, lying motherfucker here. You put an end to this. I've got a King of Wands with a Knight of Wands. They were reckless sexually. Bad. Now they're in this... Oh, yeah. You're coming out as a High Priestess. You saw straight through this. Queen of Swords with the High Priestess. You are very clear in your intuition. You know exactly what's going on. This person regrets what they've done. Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands energy. Okay. They're under judgment. You've exposed this person. And the Tower hit. Tower could be cops coming in. This person could really end up getting arrested. It could be part of their karma here that's coming in. Because the truth came out with the moon. They're defeated. The truth came out with all of this deception, all these lies, all these other multiple choices that they had going on. They could have been doing magic over you while you were sleeping, trying to come into your dream state. Somebody is partying their ass off, okay, in this toxic devil energy. And it's definitely also affecting their finances, okay? Somebody could get an injury. It's part of their karma. I'm telling you, you really love this person. And you love yourself. And you're in this abundant Nine of Pentacles energy. They could have some kind of conversation they want to have with you. That they want to come charging towards you. This person is very reckless, okay? They're dangerous. They know they missed this chance with you. They're a coward. They left you in the Ten of Swords. It was a very painful betrayal. This person, something could happen whenever this person's out driving around. Okay. The Hanged Man. Yeah, they sacrificed the Queen of Pentacles, and that's Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Okay, they sacrificed you and your happy home. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, they sacrificed it. You're very good at what you do for your job. You're in this Emperor energy here. They were greedy and holding on tight with what they were doing every day. Trying to keep you bound and trapped to them. Somebody's going to jail. They could be out partying after work, stalking, spying. This was a karmic soulmate here. Whoa, that just flew out. You're blocking this person. This person's blocked from coming towards you and your money. You were this Ace of Pentacles. They were a Page of Pentacles coming in this Page energy, keeping you burdened with all kinds of conflict, kept you worried about your finances. They destroyed them. Well, it's justice for this person to have some serious karma coming in here. They broke your heart. It was very painful. And this person can be very nostalgic, trapped in the past. And you're just going on a whole new journey here. You don't want anything else to do with this person. Okay? You're done with this person. You walked away for good. You're strong. And your cutoff game is strong is what I'm hearing. Running far away from this person. You defeated this person. And they can't stand it. Okay. If this person comes towards the collective spirit and actually does something here, like what are they going to do? Well, somebody's doing magic on you because they're clinging. They don't want to let go. They're obsessed over you. They're spying on you. They're holding on for dear life. They could be trying to dig up dirt to use on you later. You've turned your back on this person. You don't want anything to do with this person, and it's got them triggered right now. Oh, they can't stand it. They want to be the one that does this. They can't stand it that you put them in this role. They're the ones that's used to ghosting people because they have these love affairs. Out dating, having love affairs, secretly hooking up with third parties. Someone could end up with contracting an STD. New loves, you're back. You could be out dating new people collective. You're so beautiful. You're reflecting. Look how beautiful. You're a beauty. You're so kind-hearted. This person could be exhausted. They could lose their job. They're broke. They could have gotten fired. They're living beyond their means. Okay. They're forceful. Wow. Forces things on you. Forces their way in. Uses force to get what they want because of their kinky ways here. They were always busy, kept you waiting. They had distractions all the time. This person could pop up and try and force themselves on you. I'm telling you, it's come out over here again with this toxic energy here with the bird cage. I mean, this is how it clarified. That's serious right there. You may have to get the law involved with this crazy person if they come towards you. They could be having a psychotic break and do something really stupid. Want to pop up on you in person. A surprise visit. This person is a cheater. They're deceptive. They're a walking red flag. You can see the signs. You have no communication with this player who's played out. You could have had a family with this person. Their family could have to get involved. This person could be doing drugs and drinking a lot. They're expecting a new beginning with this love story here. It's a whole love-hate thing. You used to love them, now you hate them because of their selfish sexual thoughts and desires that they had going on. They're feeling hopeless, and here's this self-deleting energy again. They're suffering the loss of you. They don't know how to get you back. Their finances are all screwed up now that you've got your distance from this person. They're blocked from coming towards you. You drew serious boundaries with this person. You drew the line, you're telling them no. They could be talking shit about you online. Okay? You will witness their karma. Use caution with this person. They're just trying to trap you, okay? They're full of pride and ego. They're very stubborn. They're so arrogant and get played by this deceitful, lying, pathologically lying all the time. Love bombing, mind games, heart fog, mixed signals, manipulation, total fucking deception. Acting like they're a divine masculine, divine feminine out here. Shit. They could be nostalgic, looking at your pictures, missing you. This person's so toxic. Be careful not to overindulge in alcoholic beverages or DRUG use. Causing chaos and fights in your love connections. Okay. This person's depressed. They need help. They need to seek help for their mental health state. They need to seek help. They're their own worst enemy. You cause most of your problems or most of the bad things that happen to you yourself. This person is their own worst enemy. They're doing the shit to themselves. This is crazy. Yeah, well, they want you back, but part of their karma is they're not going to get you back. They're going to have debt. They're going to have to suffer the consequences of their actions. You had a family established with this person. You had stability and security with this person. And they had multiple choices. And they threw you away like you were trash. And you're very spiritually gifted. You're recharging your being and your chakras. You've got to clear your mind. It was a karmic lesson. This no strings attached bullshit's for the birds. You do that when you're single, not in a committed relationship. Feeling rejected and left alone. Self-inflicted pain. This could be this self-deleting here. Keep your distance from this person. Take your spiritual baskets. This person out of your energy. Okay, definitely ghosted here. They could be attacking you spiritually, and they're going to receive karma for that as well. Divine intervention came in, facing their demons. Someone could have a love child. Illegitimate did come out. Someone could find out that their child is not actually their child. Oh my God, that would be so sad. Someone is in a rock bottom place. They're going to jail. They've got legal issues. Here's more karma. I mean, karma coming in. Their lives falling apart. They're stalking the fuck out of you. This narcissist here, they're a stalker. They're obsessed. They can't stop watching you. Yeah, second chance, wishful thinking there. They're all nostalgic. They're out fucking around with their karmic friends. And so that's why you're cock blocking this person, is because they're out fucking their friends. You're healing from this person. You release this person from your energy. You cleansed them. You purged. You purified yourself. And they're just chasing thrills. They just want a good time. You have got serious boundaries up to this person. You will defend yourself. Enough is enough. This person's disrespectful. This person could literally end up catching a case. They could end up with an STD. Okay. That's sad. Or a sexually transmitted demon with Jezebel here. But this is called a case. They're trying to destroy your peace, but you are getting your peace back. You're balancing your life. Okay. Talking shit. They can't stand how peaceful you are. This person's so childish. They're so immature. They're just always playing the victim. They're argumentative. They're crying and thinking of you. I mean, they are. They're crying. They know they fucked up. And there's nothing right now, today, in this present moment. They're crying right now. And you are completely uninterested in this person. They want to fight. They're at war. They're competing with you. There could literally be a physical fight. Let's do one more round. Anything else? They're wishing that something would be different in this court situation here. They've got egg on their face. They're ashamed. All this backfired. They got caught. Everything's crumbling. They lost their jobs. Their life is nothing but pure and total chaos. It's total chaos. That's all it is. This person's life is out of control because they are out of control. They could be looking you up online. This clingy old ex here, they can't stop watching you. They're studying you. They know that they fucked up. They know they did. They're going to be all up in your business. This energy vampire here, because they are in withdrawal of your energy. They're excessively demanding your attention and your emotional support. You felt so trapped. This person was just draining the fuck out of you. Well, they've got the consequences for these fake smiles, all these games and mixed signals that they've been playing, acting like they were in a commitment with you. And then keeping somebody a secret here from whoever they were in a commitment with while they're out partying all in their feels, getting fucked up and fucking around. This person could be a psychopath. They're abusive, they're conniving, they're unpredictable, they're always starting drama, they're always cheating, outside hustling with hoes. Just playing these immature mind games. They were testing you and analyzing you. They're very immature, this ex here. They had you in a love triangle. They were unfaithful. They could have even confessed this to you. They could have come clean. You could have read their messages. This person could be getting readings on you. This person's all in their head because they're saying that they love you. They're overanalyzing everything. They're overthinking. They're trapped in their mind. They're wasting their time. There's no changes that are going to happen here. Collective, you could take this person back if you want. I highly suggest that you don't take this person back. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. You can do what you want, though. You know, you've got karma to balance with this person. Because it was a fated meeting. It was supposed to come in here for you to both learn and grow from something here. You're just focusing on your happiness, you know. Because we are all in charge of our own happiness. No one else is in charge of your happiness but you. It's time to go out and have fun, collective. Let this person go. Which it looks like you have. You've got spiritual love. Beautiful spiritual love. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. Yeah, your guides are here. They're protecting you. The most difficult part of a situation is over. And you're just loving yourself through it. Be careful and do not take risks. You will be taken care of in difficult times because you're in alignment, collective. There's serious changes going on in your life right now. Take care. Enemies are working against you. Beware of greed. So you got greedy motherfuckers in your energy. And they're full of pride and ego. They're proud as a peacock here. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. And someone is leaving your life. That chair is getting ready to be empty. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Okay? You're on a money path here. That's why this person's so mad. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Stay the hell away from this person. They could have something. This two-faced friend here, this two-faced ex. With romances in the air. There's too much concern with the sexual matters. So, they've not changed their behavior. You will be playing a different role. Wearing a different hat. Okay. Let's roll the dice and see what zodiac signs can be involved here, possibly. We're going to close out. Y'all just take this how it resonates. I highly suggest that this person comes back around you. You just don't even interact with them at all. If you have to call the cops, put their ass in jail. Okay. We've got Leo. Sagittarius, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Gemini. Cancer, Virgo, Libra, Sagittarius, Leo. Do it one more time. Cancer, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, and Leo. Alright guys, so this is going to be our reading. Y'all just take what resonates with you, leave the rest for who it's for. I love you guys so much. I want to say thank you all for being here, for spending your time with me and little sweet Evie Pooh. We love you guys so much. Hope that you'll please hit the like and subscribe and the hype button for me. All that good stuff. It really helps out the channel. Thank you all so much. I love you, collective. Bye, guys.